Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. In a previous video of mine, I talked about GoldenEye 007 for the Nintendo 64 and its unique feature to play through the single-player campaign mode using two controllers in tandem to control one character. Since making that video, I've learned that there are actually a handful of 64 games that have a similar control scheme, and I plan on making a video for each one of those games. With the first game in the series being GoldenEye, it's only natural that the follow-up is Perfect Dark. Perfect Dark was made by Rare and released in the year 2000. It's a spiritual successor to GoldenEye and improves upon the game in pretty much every way. Perfect Dark has better graphics, better sound, and better AI. It also has a handful of unique weapons such as the laptop gun, which could be used as a sensory gun, or the Farsight, which was an alien rifle that could shoot through walls. Perfect Dark even improved upon GoldenEye's most famous feature, the multiplayer. It introduced new game types and bots. These bots could be given specific personality traits, such as a bot that will only go after the player in first, or a bot that will only go after the player that most recently killed it. According to its Wikipedia article, Perfect Dark is one of the most advanced games for the Nintendo 64, and was another success in a long line of successful games made by Rare. And with that, let's take a look at the first level of Perfect Dark using two controllers at once. Alright, so you can see I'm using a single controller here to move and use the Z buttons to look around, which is very similar to GoldenEye's default layout. So to set it up, the first thing I do is turn off the reverse pitch. I play non-inverted. And then if you go to control styles, you'll see that it is laid out very similar to GoldenEye with 1.1, 1.2, and then you scroll on down to 2.1 and so on. So my preferred style is 2.2. You'll see that the first player, which is for me the black controller, second player is this atomic purple. So first player has look and fire, which means that fire is in the left hand there. And then on the second controller, you have walk and strafe with aim on the bottom there. So what I do is I select control style 2.2 and then I switch the controller. So second player is in my left hand, first player is in my right. That gives my right hand the look and fire, and my left hand has movement and aim. And now it feels pretty natural to play this way. So growing up, I didn't really play this game a whole lot. Whenever I did play, it was usually the multiplayer. So I don't remember a whole lot about the game. So there you saw a unique animation for reloading the gun. Every gun in this game has its own unique animation, which is something that GoldenEye didn't have. If you remember, GoldenEye, the gun would just go off screen and then come back up fully reloaded. Another unique thing to this game is every gun has an alternate fire. So if I hold down the B button, it switches to a pistol whip. And if I hold down the A button, there is a quick select weapon. And now you see I have my automatic weapon with the rapid fire, and then its alternate fire is a pseudo lock-on. Simply pressing the A button will cycle through your weapons. B button, in addition to reloading, it also opens doors or activates elevators in this case. Intruder alert. If you're going to pick up this game, you're going to want the expansion pack. It's the red expanded memory. I believe it came bundled with Donkey Kong 64, which was also made by Rare. According to the box of Perfect Dark, you can play without the expansion pack, but you only get access to something like 30% of the game. So really, there's no reason to play this game without the expansion pack. I was really kind of hoping to get on that elevator. Some other unique features to this game is the updated gore, which you can see here. He should continually bleed out. There's also noticeable blood splat. That's something that is dedicated to the expansion pack. This game is capable of being presented in a 16:9 aspect ratio, which is how it's currently displayed. It also has a ability to be full surround sound. I'm really having trouble with this elevator here. There we go. So originally, Rare wanted to make a follow-up to GoldenEye, but they got outbid for the James Bond license. So, while still in development, they worked a new story and reskinned the game and created their own new IP. Perfect Dark has a Game Boy game, as well as a remake that came out on Xbox Live. And then in 2005, when Microsoft bought Rare, there was a prequel made called Perfect Dark Zero, which I've never played, but I've heard is lackluster. Which is too bad, because this game really has the potential to be a fantastic franchise. So there you see more of the blood splatter. Each time you shoot someone, you'll see blood splat onto the wall. And that will do it. That is the first level of Perfect Dark using 2 controllers at once. Whoa! Now there you have it. Once I go through this elevator door, it will end the first level. So let's see what else is around here. If there are any other 64 games that use a similar control scheme with 2 controllers for 1 player, let me know. I currently know of 4 of them, and I want to make a video for each one of those games. And also let me know down in the comments if you've ever played this way, or if you plan on playing this way, or any unique memories you have of playing Perfect Dark. I know that it gets kind of crazy towards the end, where they introduce aliens and all sorts of crazy weapons. So I hope you enjoyed the video, and hope to see you in the next one.